Howdy fellas, Mugman here, and welcome back to Mugman Plays The Ancient Gods Part 2, featuring... Hello everyone. So last episode we entered Amora and took down the escalation point, and in this episode we are continuing our trek through the city of Amora and basically going to get to Dark Lord himself. Ugh, sorry, I had a bubble in my throat. But, Mug, you do realize you don't have a throat, right? What do you mean? You literally have a floating head. You're a mug. Well, I know that, but I can still have a throat, can't I? But where is it? Like, how does that work? Cartoon logic. Don't you cartoon logic me? Don't you pull that friggin' fast one on me, Mugs. You can't get out of this. How do you have a throat if you don't have a visible, like, huh? I could literally put my hand through your neck. Whoa, dude, calm down. It ain't that big. Seriously. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, kid. Just, oh, hello, giant tentacle. All right, so I'd say rocket launcher? Well, after we deal with, the Hell Knight. Yeah, no, this guy's gotta go first. Let's just overcharge him. Yep. Kaboom. Alright, so now for the giant tentacle. Alright, let's just rocket launch the heck out of this thing. Because what's a good tentacle without a good rocket launcher to blow it to pieces? And I think another shot ought to do it. Or maybe one more. Alright, yeah, that was enough. It was 5 rockets, even though we missed the one. Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we? Yeah, but that sort of thing happens sometimes. Anywho, checking the map, there's another extra life up there, apparently. There's also the one over here, which we almost skipped. Yeah, I see him. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, we just gotta jump from here to here and get a 2-up. Alright, 4 extra lives. Sweetness. Why do I get the feeling that they're all gonna get wasted on this final boss fight? More than likely that's the case. Because if they're giving us this many lives on the trek over, that probably means that there's going to be one hell of a final fight. Yeah. And they wouldn't put a final fight in that wasn't super tough. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get ready for whatever the hell they throw at us next. Indeed. Mancubus. It's empowered, so we can blast the cannons off this chunky monkey. It really is a chunky monkey, isn't it? Yep, chunky monkey Mancubus. That's the best way to describe them. Right, you, that takes care of the empowered demon, which honestly they're not that difficult to deal with if you have the right weapons. Yeah, as long as you know how to strategize when the empowered demon has been chosen, you're able to take him down relatively quickly. Also, I see you're saving the hammer swing. Yes, I am. I want to make sure when I utilize it, it's for a good reason. Kind of like fighting those marauders last episode. Yeah. Those suckers had it coming, okay? Those little bastards, they caused us hell in every playthrough of this game possible, and there's a lot of shotgun shells. Get the freaking auto thingy! Yeah, I'm doing that. Because, yeah, that's why they're giving us all this. Speaking of which, could you not, Mr. Arachnotron? Could you not? For like 5 seconds, please. Yeah, how about you just take your friggin' giant brain and go screw yourself? Thank you. That takes care of that annoying menace. Speaking of annoying menaces, here comes Grandpa. Oh, Pain Elemental? Yep. Yeah, because apparently in the lore, they're basically like grumpy old men, at least according to Hugo Martin. At least I think. Don't quote me on that. Can't say for certain on that one, but basically these guys are basically like, their souls are reminiscent of grumpy old men. Which makes sense when you really think about how they look and how they act. They're just hobbling around just like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, you annoying slayers. I'm gonna make sure you don't get back up. Wait, we could cheese that. We could totally just cheese that both pain elementals, actually. We just get them right from here. They can't do diddly about it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a freaking gorgeous thing. We took down 2 pain elementals without even being in the same room. There's something beautiful about that. There is. I can't believe we were able to freaking do that. Oh my god. That was beautiful. I was not expecting that to work. I'll even take the free fireball to the face. Screw it. That was worth it in my opinion. Uh-huh. Now where the heck do we go from here? Oh, never mind. Going this way. Alright, so up the caverns we... Ooh. Very nice use of blue fire there. Alright, we got these guys. Alright, let's lead them down here. Alright, and... freaking hate their power-ass shields. Overpowered sons of... It's mainly the shields that are overpowered when you really think about it. Like, that's the only thing giving these guys an edge, is the fact that they got these super shields. Although, to be honest, if you gave any of the other demons those shields, like, that would certainly be a time. Also, they're blonde-haired? Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Were you expecting them to be bald, kind of like the chain gunners? Yeah, a little bit. It happens. Would be cool to see a chain gunner variation, you know, like, done up in this game. I mean, technically that's what the, these rioters are. They're a reference, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like we could have a beefier friggin' chain gunner, kind of like the original chain gunners. That's just me, though. I, again, would love to help make the next Doom game. Hugo Martin, id, please. Let's talk. I want to help. Let me help. Let me voice act. Let me do something for Doom. Please, I love this series. Really letting the fanboy out today, huh? I think I already did that enough in episode 4 of this series. Yeah, you kind of did. Even my own son admits it. Even my own child. Oh, great. We got a spirited one. Yup. Great. I think a rocket launcher to the face a few times ought to calm this sucker down. It's a shame the hammer doesn't work on spirited demons. Yeah, it's a real shame. Because honestly, I would utilize that. I would use that and then some. I also kind of love the courtesy of these demons. What do you mean? Well, I don't know if you noticed it, but when you were chainsawing the one demon, they weren't able to get you. Like, at all. Like, that spirited demon didn't even come close to you. So, they do have some courtesy, I suppose. I guess they do. That's weird to think about, because it's like, oh, you're doing a chainsaw thing. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, get him. That's kind of a weird thing to think about. Like, they're actually courteous to his slaying, even though he's killing their ranks. It kind of makes no sense to me. I mean, in a way, you're right. What are you doing? Going back for that extra life? Oh, yeah. No, that probably would be a smart thing to do. Any extra life we can get, I would like to hold on to. Alright, but how do we get to it is the question. I think it's this way. At least according to the map. Well, I think we need to go this way to get it. Oh, that would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, you missed your mark a bit there, so let's try that again. Yeah, no, definitely did miss the mark on that one, so, 1, 2. There we go. Alright, we got some tentacle holes, but I'm not seeing any tentacles coming up. My guess is... what? That was a thing. Huh, I guess they don't come up now. Not gonna lie, I was expecting them to do so. Yeah, me too. Like, I was honestly expecting them to just pop up after you had gotten the extra life, but I guess they're being kind? Something about this don't feel right. Also, hi, Void Gremlin, just sitting casually on the computer. Yeah, Void Gremlin, thank you for not sitting on any of the keys. Just stay there. Stay perfectly perched on the side, please. Don't friggin' dare go on the screen in any capacity. Love you, cat. You're cute, but don't you do it. Just be chill, please. Don't ruin this. The perks of cats. Good girl. Alright. So are we about to get launched out of this thing? I think we are. Well, if we learned anything from getting launched out of the one space cannon, this is going to be fun. Here we go. Right through the wall. And into the fortress.
Hell had their own technology. Must have been centralized here, like some kind of ruling elite.
Well, yeah, I mean, I expected them to have some tech. But, I mean, to this level? Not by a long shot. Hi, Grandpa. Let's take you down. He actually dodged that. Good on him. You know, the one thing I am still waiting for, even now, after over a year of this game being out, at least I think, is the whole, you know, using the skins in the campaign. I get for multiplayer it's one thing. Well, these guys are weak. Seriously, it just takes a meat hook to take them down? Good lord. These guys are not the strongest, I must say. No, not really. But at least they're a new type of opposition, I guess? Alright, get the thing. Alright, get in there. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, made it in. Doesn't seem like there's any secrets over here, at least I don't think. Nope, none in this area. Alright, well, what is that thing? Well, we're about to find out. We're jumping into it. Whoa! That was fast. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, so what do we have here? Seems like we got a battle arena. And then we've just got a straight shot to the end of this thing. Unless there's stuff up above? Alright, well, let's do this. No time like the present. I'm seeing Blood Punch and a Megasphere. So let's... Oh, of course. Oh, and they're doubling down, too. And a Screecher. Okay, so avoid the Screecher. Down the one Marauder first. Trying to take both down at once is no way to go. Okay, back off. Back off, Fido. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Yeah, no kidding. You guys are really determined to knock you off. Void Gremlin, do not run across the friggin' way. Seriously. I don't need you stopping the recording by accident. Yeah, no kidding. That was kind of scary. Like, seriously, the cat just... Oh, no. Oh, great. We just buffed him. Well, that makes things difficult, doesn't it? Yep. But no, seriously, real quick, just, like, out of context moment. Basically, the cat just decides to run across the whole computer, you know, as I think she saw something outside. I don't know what, but she must have saw something, so she just went for it. Back off, Fido. So yeah, no, bit of a bum-clenching moment there, because, like, we thought for sure she was going to accidentally hit the stop record button, and that would have been a bad day in hell. Yes! Oh, thank you for making that glory kill. I was... What? Excuse you. Excuse you. I did not fall in any capacity just now. The courts can confirm. The court of video game law can confirm that I did not at any point fall off of that ledge, because I was not on that ledge. The footage itself will speak for me. I will not try to defend myself on this one, because the footage itself says more than I ever could. You know, that was kind of weird. Like, we just... What the hell was that? Either way, it doesn't matter, because we're about to get freaking killed by this thing. Because we enhanced it thanks to the Screechers! And of course, he's not doing any of the attacks that matter worth a damn. Did we even... We did lose an extra life, but why didn't we get it back? Didn't we equip the rune that... Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Screw off. Of course, the Marauder is going to be the most pain in the butt thing. Hold on, I gotta check. Right? Yeah, no, we did equip the rune. Why didn't we... It was because the Screecher zombie is the one that killed us? You know, it makes sense. Maybe you can't get an extra life back from something that just screeches. You know, just up the fuck, why don't you? Mugman! Sorry. Just... great! You activated the buff. Alright, well, at least when they're buffed, you can still do this. Wait, hold on, I heard the... Hold on, is there another one? Alright, come on, get stuffed. You know what? No, I'm not dealing with this. Rocket launcher to the face. And now, boom. This, that, all of it. Don't care, just die. That takes care of that nonsense. Okay, So now we've got this entire area to deal with. So let's try to take it carefully. Yeah. Well, I must admit, this city is actually pretty effective. No wonder they kept this under wraps, because honest to God, it's kind of a cool thing to see that Hell has upgraded in recent times to have a more technological approach. Yeah, no, I can honestly agree too. Like, getting to this point is kind of weird, because it's like, you've always expected Hell to be a bit more, you know... I'm trying to find the word to describe it. Like, it's not as technological. It's more medieval in nature. You know, so to see it more, you know, technological and advanced than back in the older games where it's much more, you know, refined and more medieval in concepts and in designs. It's kind of a nice change of pace, you know? It's a cool way to switch things up, you know? And I dig it. I dig that. That's awesome in my books. All right, let's rocket launcher this Arachnotron from a distance, because screw fighting that thing. And it's empowered. I really don't want to have to deal with that nonsense. Yeah, no, just bye-bye. That takes care of you. All right, let's keep moving. Should be nearing the end of this thing. Hopefully, anyway. I think the other thing that's throwing us off a bit in terms of our playstyle is that we're on the PlayStation 4. The controller we use for most of our PC stuff is an Xbox controller. So I think that as well is giving us a bit of like muscle reflex like confusion, because we're used to one setup and now we're switching to a completely different setup and it's making things a bit more difficult. Well, I wouldn't say that, because most control schemes can be easily readapted to with enough time. But I do see how it can be a issue. It's just, I don't think it is the prevalent issue that is causing us to get our butts handed to us so thoroughly. And I missed a lore page back there, and I feel dumb. Is there any way to get back there? I don't think so. Never mind. I will shut my mouth. I love you just got disproven as soon as he grabbed the ledge. It was kind of beautiful in a weird way. Look, I thought for sure you wouldn't be able to get back, alright? That's why I said what I said. I stand by it. I honestly thought you couldn't get back. Alright, now I gotta take out more of these foot soldiers and a carcass. Oh, we got a big boy with armor. Big armored boy. Be careful of the big armored boy. Big armored boys are not good boys. Big armored boys are bad boys. Big armored boys gotta go down. Big armored boys are going down. It's so cool to see his armor, like, get progressively hotter. Like, that is such a cool feature with this thing. Like, I honestly do love the Armored Barons. And I do like that there was a rebuttal to what we said about, you know, maybe outfitting the Forces of Hell with more armor. Basically, the rebuttal in this case was, you know, it would not be effective to basically armor up everyone because, you know, in war, that sort of thing wouldn't make sense from a cost-effective standpoint, you know? Like, it would be wasteful to have that much, you know, armor on smaller foot soldiers because it would decrease their speed and all that stuff, which is a good rebuttal. I can appreciate that level of detail, and that's really smart. The only difference is, in this case, is that this is an army that is not funded. This is literally magic and tech mixed together to make some sort of monstrous hybrid of the two. I think in this case, in that particular scenario, in this setting, cost is not an issue. The issue is, Davos just isn't friggin' smart enough to think of this stuff. Either that, or he didn't think to give these guys more effective buffs. I think that's the bigger issue here, is that he didn't give the smaller foot soldiers more buffs, like increased speed, increased strength, you know, make them a bit more challenging. I think that's where Davos dropped the ball, at least in my humble opinion. Either way, he certainly rose up the ranks to make sure that we had a hard time with it. That much I can give him credit for. That much is true. Because we are definitely having a time with this DLC. Though I can honestly say the first one was harder. Like, having gotten to this point, the first Ancient Gods was definitely the harder of the two. Like, no question about it. Yeah, no. Definitely this DLC campaign is a little easier, which is not a problem. Like, just because a campaign is easier in question does not mean it is necessarily badder. You know, like, that's something that I've been wanting to discuss and, like, get more in depth with. difficulty in games. Yes, there are some games that are meant to be hard, like Dark Souls and such, and that's fine. If a game is meant to be like that, sure, I get it. But there is nothing wrong with having difficulty changes in games for those who are not suited to it, because that way it makes the game more accessible, and ergo more people will want to play said game. When you really think about it, having difficulty that is more balanced out makes sense, because that way more people are willing to play the game in question, and even if they're not playing it on the difficulty that is intended, it's still enjoyable to them. So I like games that have, difficulties that have story mode options. So that way, if you're not into, say, beating a game in the hardest way possible, you can still enjoy the story for what it's worth and still get an enriching experience out of it. I can agree to that too, because games are meant to be fun. Yes, they're meant to be challenges as well, but at the end of the day, a game is a game. It's gonna be fun before it's, super difficult. And I'd rather have a game that's fun with a optional challenge than have it be nothing but challenge, because at the end of the day I still get to enjoy a game that was made and don't have to feel guilty about not doing the hardest freaking thing in the world. What do you guys think? Do you think challenge is meant to be the center focus of a game, or do you think that it's better to have it be optional so that way people can enjoy it more? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd really like to hear what you have to say on this one, because this one hits close to home for a lot of us. And there you go. And let's get rid of you with a chainsaw for good measure. Alright, I see a switch here, so that must deactivate laser grid, which gives us the BFG cell. That gets us our secret. And let's get rid of you. Alright, I think we're almost done. I think so too, because all that's left is what's up there. I think we have reached the end of this level, which is good, because that means we can move forward. Goodbye, sucker! Alright, there's the lore page, there's the hammer, and that's critical literature. So now I pass through. Alright, we have reached another door. Alright, there's an arena. Okay, we're not done yet. Alright, there's the Dark Lord heading into a ship. Not sure what this is about, but there you go. Alright. Yes, thank you for letting us know we got the critical literature thing. The game already let us know that in spades. Alright, we've got a tyrant there, so we're... Oh, no. Get over here. Not even dealing with you today, sucker. Not having it. Yeah, no, I'm on your side on that one. Pardon my language, but fuck cursed prowlers. Fuck them. Yeah, no, screw these guys. They're the worst. Yeah, no, if there is one demon I'm gonna give endless crap to, it's them. Because they just make things unnecessarily difficult. And granted, difficulty is the name of the game here, it's the ancient gods. But I feel like the Cursed Prowler takes it a little too far. That is an enemy I do not enjoy fighting, in any respect. I can even respect fighting the Marauder at points. As frustrating as that guy gets, at the very least, there are mechanics that make him interesting as a demon, because at the very least, it means it's a challenge. It's something that you have to overcome, and it is something that is rewarding to take down at the end of the day. That is an enemy that I am more than willing to destroy time and time again, and as frustrating as I get, it gets with him, it's still fun. Cursed Prowlers? Nope. It's just, you can't do anything that you can normally do. You can't dash, you can't do this, you can't do that. Good luck trying to get to me. And only a blood punch can get to me. No. Just no. Why would you design it that way? I get wanting to do new things with demons, but I think that was a misstep. That was a major misstep on the road to greatness. As much as it pains me to admit it, yeah, I kind of agree. Because it's not the most fun thing to fight, Void Gremlin. Don't you dare. Stay away. Stay away. Void Gremlin, I love you, you adorable little cat, but please stay away from the computer. Please. Don't you dare. I'm watching you. I will pause this video and come get you. I swear to God I will. She's right next to the laptop screen. Unfortunately, we can't show it because we're literally in the midst of a firefight. But yeah, she's right there, and she's just looking at us with this look of, I'm on to you. I will get you eventually, fathers! You know, it's tense. For anyone who has cats and works on, like, a computer and such, like, you get the pain. You get the pain. Either way, we gotta make this work. Speaking of, let's take care of this thing. Alright, come on. Get over here, you ugly. We gotta make sure this thing dies. It's a shame we can't use this on it. Although, hopefully it damaged it a bit. Alright, get this. And... what? Bull. Straight bull. In a way, it's dead. This thing is about to die. Good. Trying not to waste the BFG cells unless we absolutely friggin' need them. 'Cause I want to be ready for this final boss fight. Yeah, no, I want to be ready too. But if push comes to shove, we're not going to have a choice. Speaking of pushing coming to shoving, that guy's about to shove that giant friggin' mace ball in our face. You know, not a good time. Not a good time at all. We also got another Cyberman Incubus to deal with, so I think let's take him down, lower the opposition a bit, and then focus on the Armored Baron. Yeah, good idea. But where is said beastie? Hello. There he is. Punch the sucker. Then double barrel his dumb ass. That's so disgusting. Can you imagine eating your own heart? I mean, don't you and Cuphead do a thing where if you slap your hearts, you come back to life as ghosts? I mean, we're not eating it, though. It's a completely different thing. It's kind of in a similar ballpark, though, don't you think? No, not even close. Like, what we're doing is more of a spiritual thing. That's just literally eating your own heart. That's kind of messed up. I mean, it's an effective way to kill someone. Alright, armor's back on. Get a you. That plasma rifle, this thing. Honestly, I find that's the more fun way to get rid of their armor. I know the other way is to shoot the wrecking ball as it comes towards you, but come on, it's fun to watch this thing get microwaved, and then the armor heats up, and then boom, the armor just goes. Speaking of, he just went to pieces. Yep. Alright, what's next? What's next on the docket? Bring it on. I'm not seeing any other demons. Which means one of two things. Either they're prepping a really hard one, or it's like the last one and it's about to end. More than likely they're prepping the hard stuff now. Yeah, more than likely, because I'm not seeing anything else. Unless that was it. Wait, no, there's stuff down there. And goodbye. I don't think that's the end, though, because there's still stuff to collect, and I honestly think there might be a harder demon out there. Oh, I'm not seeing them if that's the case. Alright, we took down an imp. That was something. Is there anything else? Oh, another imp. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so it's time to kill the Dark Lord. Yep, that's the thing. Though, it's going to be a separate level from what you told me. Or at least from what you've heard. Yeah, it's going to be its own separate thing. So, we have 4 lives, 2 BFG cells. We're going to have to make this count. Because, yeah. From what I've heard, this fight is, it's something. It is certainly something. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. No? Yeah, look. I think there's more. Oh, let's hope not. Yeah, no, there's more. I will give credit at the very least. He took down those guys like it was his friggin' day job. Alright, there's a lot of shotgun shells. My guess is a lot of stone imps. More than likely. Alright, where are they? Where's the opposition? I don't see opposition. I don't hear opposition. Something is not right here. But that's the final way in. So, do we have to touch this? I don't want to. Alright, fine. Yeah, no, they only show up once you touch the freaking thing. That's lame. I would have loved to have saved it. But, I mean, oh well. Yeah, it's still fun to shoot, and there's plenty of friggin' ammo, so you don't have to worry about being wasteful. You can just literally just hold this down, run through the ammo, and just blast. And if you can't, well, just wait for them to show up and blast them then. I love the final line of defense is an army of stone imps. Like, of all the things you could have ended on, it's stone imps. You could have went with, oh, I don't know, 2 armored barons trying to fight you at once. You know, really up the difficulty, but no, it's just an army of little stone imps. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, how'd you go up against the Dark Lord? Like, really theme it up. Yeah, no, like, I would have loved to have seen a double-decker fight with 2 armored barons. That's just me, though. But even so, this is still an effective way to do it. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying what could have been would have been just as awesome.
You're approaching the Dark Lord Sanctum.
Alright, here's the sanctum. Alright, let's jump on in there, shall we? Down we go to the depths below. And that ends the level. Alright, we have sieged the day. Alright, and that gets some rewards in place for the Commander Keen event going on right now. And a level up for Paula, which is always good. Alright, we got a BFG skin. Well, those are kind of hard to come by, aren't they? Oh, a gold BFG. Nice. Alright, well, I think we're going to call it here because the next episode is the Dark Lord boss fight. So tune in as we kick this thing's ass. But till then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting us know your favorite moments from this episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you know when the Dark Lord meets his match. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Aaron Lena, iShipIt88, Jesse Barbo 6, Panda475, Nagi Oki, Silver Fox MC, Jay Zolman, Zenboy, Angelique De La Rouge, Mighty Chlorophyte, Brianna Anseo, Honor Higgins, Jesse Alvarez, Horizon Dreamer, Happy Haunts 999, Grimmy Leon, Zodiac Demirs, Ruby the Wolf, Harley Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, along with exclusive Let's Plays, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with that said, this is Mugman and Kaiser, and we'll be seeing ya. Bye-bye.